Hello. So as the title says, I'm going to go for a 249 time in grounded mode. Now there's a few reasons for that. As you know, I haven't done a grounded run or really any grounded attempts since I got my 250-39 record. And regardless of what happens in the future, I'm super happy with that run. But it can be lowered. And it can be lowered just enough so that we get a 249. Now, I know for the longest time I was saying it was impossible, or it could be possible if we find some new strats. Well, those strats have been discovered in the 1 month since I've been running the category. They were found by Uranto. Let me show them to you. So right here, this one's not much. It's a restart encounter in the, where is it? In the slums. So normally instead of just walking here, what we're going to do is once we hit this bar right here, restart encounter, and it puts you to trigger the cutscene here about half a second faster. Can be more if you got a, like sometimes you get a slow, you trigger this scene slowly, so that gets rid of it, and it's faster. So if you time a restart encounter there, it's a little bit faster. I like this one. This one. So normally what you do here with Ellie, when she drops the ladder, you climb up and then exit. But as soon as the subtitles pop up, if you restart encounter, if you restart encounter, it puts you up there and ready to, and you're already on the move. The prompt and the cue is the subtitles. Saves around 2 seconds. Very nice. And this one, after the ranch, when you're starting university, instead of restarting encounter after like 2 or 3 seconds, what you do is you actually have a little bit of control over Joel right here at the start. So what you do, you can either hold down triangle or mash sprint, and when you hear him, like when you hear, just when you can hear him like grunt a little bit, that's your cue to restart encounter, and you can save. You can save 2. From what I played around with, you can save around 1. So this was basically like a new discovery. It saves around 2 seconds. It saves definitely at least 1 second. And even right here at Billstown, when I restart encounter and start here, normally I would go this way and around. But if you go this way, and then just right down there,
Down here.
we're down here, Ellie follows you very consistently, and it's also faster by like half a second. But sometimes when I hop down here and go for the gate, sometimes Ellie just isn't here, and I can lose like 5 or 6 seconds because of that. Walking to the left of that van guarantees that she will be dropping down just as I'm done hitting triangle on the gate for the first time. It's a really good strat. It will save around 2 or 3 seconds, and it'll prevent me losing 6 seconds. That sometimes happens. This one was big. This is all found by Uranto, by the way, who has the records in every other category in this game. So normally what I do here is after the first wave of enemies that I kill, I shoot the guy in the middle, and then right, left, right, left, right. And then the section proceeds. But what happens is if you don't kill him and you delay it, they'll come out of the house faster. See, the first enemy comes out of the house at the same time, whether you kill this guy or not. So if you delay killing this guy and then go right, you kill the guy on the right, you kill the guy on the left, then the third guy will come out of the middle of the house instead of waiting for him to come out to the right. And then the guy shows up on the right and then the left. So by the time you kill the guy on the left, by the time you kill the last guy, you're still waiting for this guy to come out. So it saves a good 5.5, 6 seconds. It's really good. And also there's a couple things that I just didn't implement into the run. There's 2 big tricks in you're allowed to do in glitchless. One is the hallway launch, and the other is the truck push. If you've never seen them before, it's this: you're in the hallway, you get in front of them, and then when Tess has her dialogue, this happens. Bloop. You get a launch forward. That's always been allowed. I just haven't done it on purpose because it's a bitch to compare against. It's not consistent either. You can set it up the same way and just not get it. But we do allow it. Bloop. So I'm going to start incorporating that. I wanted to get a 250 without relying on this trick, and I got it. But a 249, yeah, I think it's going to be needed. And even the truck push, if you've never seen this either, if you stop pushing the truck the same time as Bill, and I mean frame perfect, like this isn't a consistent strat. It's very rare. But if you stop pushing the truck the same frame as Bill, the truck will push itself, saving you shotgun ammo and around 10 or 11 seconds. Here, I'll let this play out, but eventually. See the truck, without Bill or you pushing it, does that. Yeah, but there's some other reasons that, because I said after I got the 250 I would work on some other things, which I did. Tutorial, glitch video, rage compilation, story playthrough. I did all those things. Then I said I was going to get some records in other categories. But then some things happened, I moved. And just, my head wasn't quite screwed on right. For the last couple weeks, something's been off with me. Sometimes people ask in my chat, have you ever dreamt about this game? Do you ever dream about Last of Us or streaming? And no, never. And I finally did. I had a dream where I was doing an all collectibles run. And I was like, all right, I got the record. I just went offline to export it. And I didn't check whether or not I collected everything, and I was missing 70 things. It was such a weird dream. Dreams are weird. That's even a line in the game. And I've never dreamt about streaming or Last of Us ever. So that was sort of my cue. It's something's not quite right. So, I haven't played in a while, and I'm just starting to get back into the swing of things. But the truth is, I don't like the other categories. It's not that I feel outmatched to Uranto. Uranto's a great runner. I actually think he has more natural ability than I do. But, especially in the multiplayer. But if I wanted to, I could take back his times. I just don't know if I'm willing to devote a week, a month to each category, because it might take that much time to take them back. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. And also, I don't get that warm, fuzzy feeling that I do when I do grounded runs. Grounded gives me a sense of fulfillment. You're doing something that not many people can do, and it always feels good when I get a good run or I'm playing well. It could be a bad run, but if I'm on a stretch where I'm playing well, it just feels good. And I think you guys like watching that the most. So I decided to not go for go for records in other categories. And I'm going to go back to grounded. I want to get some normalcy back into my life a little bit. Because this is still throwing me for a loop living here. It's not bad. I just need to get used to it. And I think the good way to get used to it is just to get back to what we know. Because I wasn't going to do grounded runs until I returned from GDQ, which is a month and a half away from now. And I don't want to wait. I'm actually pretty anxious to get back. Because here's something else. Where are you? There you are. We can look at the times that we have on the bottom here. This is how much time I can save compared to my 250.39. So not much. Hallway. I can save a big chunk of time here if I get the launch. Because I need to cut 40 seconds to get a 249. But I think I can get it. So not much time early on. The big time save at the start is downtown. I didn't have a good downtown. Apparently I didn't have that great of a museum. I can save a lot of time with the new restart encounter in the capital. 2 seconds. The new running route at the van, I can maybe match my gold with this, save a couple seconds. And then Graveyard, I lost time in graveyard in my record, so I now have like 8 or 9 seconds to save here. And, you know, the new strats have been working pretty well here, so I can save close to just under 10 seconds in graveyard if it goes well. And then high school and chalk push were okay. They can be improved a little bit, but this stretch right here, 1, 2, 3, is always tough. I did good enough in my record, but I can improve this a little bit. And then Pittsburgh was good, hotel was good, financial fight was not good. I can save around 8 seconds there, as you can see. Henry was good, Searchlight was good, Sewers was good. This is where we get to the really good bulk of the run. Sniper was perfect, except now I have time to save with that new strat, so I can gold this again. I remember the only mistake in the Maria split was Ellie didn't hop on the pallet that quickly. The damn fight was perfect. Damn near perfect. And then starting right here, I actually have like 1 or 2 seconds to save in every split going forward. I kept bonking into like the ledges while I was on Callus. Lost 2.5 seconds here. And also the new restart encounter at the start of the university. I can save like 4 seconds here. Uni was another big mistake. It wasn't a mistake. I threw a Molotov in the room to the generator. And one of the runners lived because he didn't rush me. He ran in the opposite direction. So I lost around 6 or 7 seconds right there. 6 or 7 seconds right there. 2 seconds in Science Lab because I missed a shot after Joel got impaled. I missed an arrow during the fight here. Otherwise, everything else is really good. That's like 2 or 3 seconds here. I got some bad RNG here. 2 seconds here. Potentially 3 seconds here. A second here. 2.5 seconds here. And then Hospital and Jackson. You know, but everything added together, the new golds, implementing some of the strats I didn't implement before, and just playing pretty much perfectly, no mistakes, I can get there. I really think I can. And plus, I want to try. I really want to try. If I don't get it, I'm not going to be disappointed because I'm happy with my 250-39. I'm happy, but I don't know why, but I just want to try. I think there's more to do with it. Plus, this is the other thing. We have 6 months to wait for part 2. That's not fun. That's a long time. So we have the time. I got a lot on my to-do list done. Basically, the whole point of this video is letting you know a 249 is possible. And I'm not going to attempt the other categories yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm not going to right now. There's 5 other categories I could do. Easy glitchless New Game Plus, any percent New Game Plus, and all collectibles. I don't have fun playing them. That's really what it is, and I want to get things back to normal here. So we're going to go for a 249 on grounded mode. Whether it'll be awesome or whether it'll suck, that remains to be seen. But I should take advantage of the fact that I want to go back and I want to do it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And I said a 250 would be my last goal. But a bunch of new shit was discovered. Will I ever rule out a 248? I've been wrong every single time so far. But, yeah. We'll see if it happens. You're going to want to tune in. It might happen. It might just happen. All right. See you guys on Twitch. 249 hype. See ya.